Welcome back.
Yeah, man, how you doing? You good? I know you like that. I'm back and I'm better.
I'm back! It's been about 6 months since I've done my last post, and that's okay.
Just don't lift up your vibration.
Hi y'all, my name's Taylor King. Welcome to my channel where in my new intro, in the words of D'Angelo Wallace, I talk about whatever I want. Today, I'm gonna talk to you all about my new favorite. This is my everyday makeup bag. I'm just so excited about this. I have to share it, so I'm going to. And I will also tell you about all the really cool products that I have stored in here. So if you're interested in that, then keep watching. All right, y'all. So this is the bag. As you can see, this is the Glossier Makeup Bag. I'll show you. So yeah, it's a little dirty, but that's okay because it's being loved on. This is what it looks like on the inside. And let me just give you a little more up close. Okay, so this is what it looks like on the inside. There is this like felt-ish, it's the best I can describe it, sleeve that you can clip in. There's a little clip in here. You can clip it in, clip it out. I assume that if you don't like the organizer, you can get rid of it for the organizing purposes. Or if you love the organizer and you use it, and as you all know, it's makeup, it can get messy. You can just wash it and wash the inside of your actual bag too. So as you can see, I'm gonna flip it this way. We've got an inside main sleeve. On the sides there, it's divided into two, so there's 4 little ones in this insert. Outside of the insert, we have, I guess a pocket sleeve thing on this side. And then there's another one on the other side. This one's a little bit different because it has another sleeve in here. I don't know if y'all can see. Yeah, it has another sleeve in here. And then it has this cute little like Glossier label. And I will say it feels super sturdy. And then it's got this other sleeve, a little zipper that I just keep some lipsticks and stuff in. So let's talk about this. It has the measurements written on it, if that's helpful for you. You can see it here. You can also, I should put the link to this actual bag, but you can buy it at Glossier. If you're looking for a bag to put in your purse, this is not like a throw it in your bag and go unless you have a big bag. As you can see, this is the size of it. This is my chest, my shoulder to shoulder. It is like halfway through, and I'm a 5'10" woman. So this is not a small bag, but it is perfect if you're someone like me who has a lot of everyday makeup. Or not, because on the Glossier's page, they advertise using all kinds of different things. I just use it for my makeup. So let's get into these sleeves. So the first thing I have out here, these are my lipsticks, and I own, first of all, I own a lot of makeup, but I keep my like main things, which are in here, and then if there's a lipstick I'm traveling with that I want to keep on me, I put in this sleeve. So right now I have this Fenty one, this Urban Decay one. I use them together. They're gorgeous. Actually, I highly recommend this for my brown girls. This is a Stunna lip paint by Fenty and Unveil, and Hitch by Urban Decay. I use this as a base, and then I put this right on top of it, and they're very pretty. So yeah, this is where I put any extras that are not a part of my like go-to everyday. I keep saying everyday because I don't wear makeup every day. And what I consider everyday changes. So I have my main storage unit, I have my glam makeup bag, and then I have this makeup bag. Yes, I need all 3. Okay, so let's get into the actual bag. In my main pocket here are my like full face products. So let's go in order. First things first, I have Glossier Future Dew. This is like a shiny, it basically makes your skin look like you're glowing, or it can make you look super greasy and oily, but the formula is so kind to your skin. I don't personally consider it like a skincare. I think it's far more cosmetic than I think it is beneficial, and maybe I'm wrong, but that's just been my experience with it. Also, y'all, I'm noticing that I have like makeup smudged on parts of these. Y'all know how it goes, so we're not gonna judge me. Thanks. So Future Dew, this is a great base, especially for the glowy, the no makeup trend. So I use that first sometimes. And then I have the Fenty Eavesdrop. Amazing. I love this product. I think this one is the best no makeup foundation or skin tint or whatever you want to call it that I personally have ever used. And I say this more so as a brown person because there's so many out there on the market, but like, do they work for me? Is the undertone red? Not gonna work for me. For whatever reason, that's what all these companies do, and it's really annoying because I am not red, and I know I'm not the only brown person who's not red. Actually, I think my skin is olive, which makes it even more harder, but I tend to go with a yellow tint because it's the closest I can do. This is flexible, meaning that it can fit a lot of different actual shades in their foundation range, which I also don't really have a foundation. I am 420 if I had to be one of their foundations, but again, the undertone's not right for me. I have a really hard time with the undertone. Ever since I started using the Eavesdrop, I just canceled my Nars concealer, but I use the Nars Radiant Creamy in the shade Amande, and I put on my under eyes, and I just think it's gorgeous. Which, by the way, I'm wearing the skin tint right now. It's so pretty, it's so pretty. Then let's move on to my blush. I have been using the Fenty blush. It's actually funny. So Jackie Aina did a review, that's the word I'm looking for. She did a review last year, right when these babies had come out. I referenced that because it was a big deal, and she had posted a video recently saying like, oh, remember that Fenty blush video? And I wanna say, Jackie, I appreciate your opinion. And I love this shade. I don't know if I love this blush because I haven't found a shade like this, and this is like my kind of shade, or what, but I love this blush. This is in the shade Rosé Latte. I'm gonna swatch it real quick. This is what it looks like on my hand. I think everyone could use this, but I'm gonna show you here. Can you see that? It's just a really nice browny, orangey tint. I just think it's really pretty. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's my favorite. I love it. I love that. Then I also have the Fenty cream blush. Excuse me, cream blush. The cream bronzer. This is in the shade Chocolate Cheeks Out Bronzer. Love this. I'm gonna swatch this as well. This is what it looks like. And then I'll put it beside the blush here. This is not a bronzer, okay? Let's just call it what it is. To me, this is more of a contour. And the reason why I say it's not really a bronzer is, as you all can see, it's a pretty neutral tone. So I don't know, maybe calling it a contour is too harsh, but it's a neutral tone. Yes, I have cuts on my hand, that's okay. So it doesn't give me that like warmth that I typically want from a bronze, but it does give you like a nice little shadow. It still pulls your face together. I naturally am a little bit darker on the side, so it makes, I don't know, I just think it's really flattering. This is the Haloscope in the shade Topaz. Obsessed, obsessed, obsessed. There's a Nars multiple in the shade Laguna that they released forever ago and then got rid of it, and now they just have like the bronzer version. This one was more like a stick highlighter. I killed that when I was in college, so the early 2010s. I loved that multiple, and this is the first thing I've ever found to be some sort of similar to that. I have some leftover other products, so it's not gonna show its beauty, but I just love it. It's just a really nice highlighter. It's glossy as well, obsessed. This is the thing, okay, y'all? This is everything, and I didn't wanna buy it because it was $35. But it's gonna last me for forever. This is the Kosas, let's see here, Kosas Cloud Set in the shade Softly. I feel like the shade, the product just blends. I don't know, it just blends beautifully. This is what it looks like. It is red, okay? So if you are like me and you're not a red girl, this is definitely a red undertone, but I like it so much I don't even really care. At first I was like, nah, it's a little orange, and then now I don't care. I'm gonna skip around. So that was the center pocket. I'm gonna skip to out here because it applies to these. And I just have 2 regular size brushes, y'all. Like regular size brushes fit in this, and that's bomb. I don't have to use a travel size. This is the Fenty 125 face brush. I think I bought it when I bought the bronzer, and then they recommended it later on when they released the blush. And I use it for both. I just wipe it off and use it for one or the other. I use blush far more often than I use the bronzer. So typically this is my blush brush, but it's a great brush. Sometimes it's nice to just go ahead and buy the brush that comes with certain products. It's not always necessary, but I didn't have one like this at the time. So it was really beneficial for me. This is a Sigma F35 tapered highlighting brush, and this is what I use to use that powder I just showed you all. And at first I just dab it on like so, and then I'll blend on the powder after. And I like this because it's just really precise, so you can like get into the little crevices and corners that you want to without messing all over your face, especially when I'm doing my everyday makeup look. This is a version of it. I don't like to look makeup-y, and so I don't want to set my whole face with a powder, especially with this Eaze drop. I personally feel like you don't need to set this at all with the powder. It sets down nicely, which is rare for a skin tint. So I love this brush, and again, it's just a little tapered brush. Use what you got. I just had that and I like it. So now let's move on to this little pocket. So this pocket doesn't really have too much of anything in it. This just has the Glossier Play sharpener in it. The sharpener comes with this little thing, which I think this is huge on Glossier's part. First of all, I am a firm believer in a nice pencil sharpener. I know it might seem like unnecessary, but a pencil sharpener, when you're a makeup wearer, a good one is gonna save your product. And this is really nice because this is basically just helps to, okay, here, you can see I've used this side. It helps to clean it out. So you have eyeliner, lip liner, whatever, and it gets all stuck up in here. This helps to wipe out the actual sharpener, so it doesn't come out with a bunch of other products on it. So I keep that in this little pocket. Let's move over here to eyes. So I have a lot in my eye pocket. A lot in my eye pocket. These are all of them. Let's talk about it. I have 3 different liquid eyeshadows. Yes, I keep liquids in here because I don't want to powders. I love powder eyeshadows, but I feel like powder eyeshadows are a little more high maintenance. This is my throw it on, do it in 10 minutes tops face kind of bag, okay? So I don't want to be trying to place stuff perfectly. I want to be able to blend and my face is done. So I have 2 Glossier, what are they called, Skywash. I have it in Echo and Terra. Highly recommend. Echo is a really pretty, it gives me a soft shadow, not eyeshadow, but shadow look on my eyes. Whereas this one has that reddy orangey clay look. I just love it. This is the Ilia liquid powder chromatic eye tint in the shade Sheen. As you can see, it's a bronzy gold, and this is me in a bottle. That's why I love it, because it just makes my eyes glitter in a really natural way because it is my skin color, just metallic. That one, I will say, it says liquid powder. It does end up looking like a liquid shadow, whereas the other ones just blend into your skin in a different kind of way. So I have 2 pencils and a liquid. This is a liquid liner by Anastasia Beverly Hills. So good. I'm obsessed. All Day Power, really dark. It is a brush, and I prefer the kind that you have to like dip in because I just feel like that it lasts longer. I don't really like the pens as much. I love the Stila one, but the Stila one dies so fast. That one will last me far past its expiration date, and that's what we're looking for. Okay, and then over here, I have the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On in Perversion. This is a classic. I feel like if you've ever been to Sephora and gotten a free perk, you've probably tried this. It's a great product. It stays forever, super dark, great. And this is the Mario Badescu. This is a Mario, like Makeup by Mario. His name starts with a D, I'm not gonna ruin it. But this is a beautiful brown. I finally found a brown eyeliner that is brown and defines my eyes. This is what it looks like here. And then I'm gonna try to see if I can do this right. It has this brush that you can blend this out. This is hard to blend from this angle, so y'all excuse me. But you can kind of see just how beautifully it blends. So if you want to smoke out a little liner, add a little something to the eye, this is really beautiful. And again, it's a brown that shows up on me. I think it's in the shade brown. Yeah, the perfect brown. It's the perfect brown, I agree. And then I have two mascaras. Obviously, I love Glossier. Hello, all my students know, love Glossier. This is the Lash Slick. It's a classic. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I'll tell you, for my lashes, it helps to define them and it lifts them. My lashes are naturally curled. As you see, I have curly hair. That's not really a concern of mine, but it lifts my lashes. And like right now I have one soft coat. It looks very natural. I could do 2 coats and it gives me more drama. And then if you take a volumizing mascara on top of it, it's gonna just rock your world. Oh, train's coming back. Train's gone again. This is the Clinique High Intense High Impact or something. It's all rubbed off. I use these two together, especially if I'm doing a full face. I'll do 2 of these and 1 of these. That's my full glam face or a regular face. If I'm really, really going full glam, I'll have lashes on, but love those mascaras. So now let's move on to eyebrows that I keep in this pocket. First things first, boom, a spoolie. I used to just grab a bunch at Sephora every time I would go, but since, you know, times have been different, I've decided to just buy my own, and it's not a big deal. I don't know why I didn't do it all these years. It just felt more convenient to grab it at the Sephora store, so whatever. Highly recommend just a regular old spoolie, nothing on it, versus, I'll show you, you know, the regular old spoolie that comes with your eyebrow products. I tend to get a lot of product in this, whereas that's just a naked spoolie. So let's go into my eyebrow products. First things first, I have Anastasia and I have Fenty. I feel like these are the same brands over and over again, which is fine. This is in the shade Ebony and this is in the shade Chocolate. I love these two together because I feel like, so Chocolate's super nice because it's like it's a light brown and this is my actual brow color, and I prefer a lighter brown because I just feel like it's not so harsh. And so I use the two together. I used to use this Fenty one, but I ended up buying the Anastasia one. Let's see, I still got a little bit of product left. So I alternate between the two, the Chocolate, or this is Fenty in the shade Dark Brown. I like it, I really like it, but I really like the Anastasia. Then I have Boy Brow, which is, this one's old, so you know, the Glossier is like coming off. This is Boy Brow in the shade Brown, and this took me a while to understand that I don't like the black one. Again, I like lighter brows. I just think that they're softer and they're prettier on me. And then back at Anastasia, because she's the GOAT, I have the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Everybody who's ever like looked into brow products knows Anastasia. It keeps your brows in place for a very long time. Then last but not least, I have my lips, my lip products. Shockingly, y'all, I do not have Balm.com in here. I really wanted a mint and I had a mint, and so I've been using this Jack Black, is that what it's called? Yeah, the Jack Black lip balm, and it has SPF in it, whereas the Glossier one doesn't. Do I recommend the Balm.com? Absolutely. Don't have it right now though, or at least not in mint. Glossier Generation G. This is a lip tint. If y'all don't know it, now you know, okay? This stuff is not moisturizing at all, but it gives you this like just blotted lipstick. And when you want a really natural look, sometimes it's nice, like without a gloss, to get a little bit of color. It's just everything. Let's look at it. Let's watch her go. So that's it. You see how it's just a sheer tint? I love too how it reminds me of this blush, so this blush, so that just your face just blends, you know? It's very beautiful. You can pile it on, but it's not opaque. You're not gonna get opacity with this product. If you're looking for that, get something else. But if you want an everyday sheer little, she's the move. It's a Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat. This is in the shade Foxy Brown, and I really like this one because it's like a shade darker than my complexion. So on my lips, it's just perfect. It defines my lips. So I'll wear it with that Generation G sheer tint sometimes, and it just gives my lips a little more definition. And then I have 3 glosses. I own a lot of gloss, and these are the 3 that I keep in my everyday bag. So this says a lot. So first things first, I have the 2 of the Glossier lip glosses. This is original sheer. It has like a little bit of a pink tint. Yeah, it's old, it gets used, I love it. And then this is the gold, love the gold. Yeah, it's just called gold, very beautiful. This is Buxom. Buxom is, I don't know if it's owned by Bare Minerals or if it's just another name of Bare Minerals, but it's this color. This is what I have on right now. I've had it on for a while. This is a light coat. I'm gonna just show y'all and pile on a little bit more. A little bit more. Okay, so you can really see the color now. This to me is a my lips but better kind of gal. Another shiny treat that I don't have in my bag right now, but this is a rotating door, okay? Slash, I also really love those a lot. I'm gonna move this out of the camera. Is this guy. This is the Fenty Gloss Balm. This is in the shade Chocolate, Hot Chocolate. Highly recommend. Brown girls, this is your friend. This is another My Lips But Better, but this is more on the brown side, whereas this is on the pink side. So, highly recommend, even though it's not in my bag right now. And that, my friends, is my entire everyday makeup bag. So I'm just gonna show you it again without any products in it. It has a lot of room. It holds a lot. And I just love it. I love everything about this. I love that I can just throw it in my backpack. So I'm traveling right now. I threw this in my backpack and it doesn't take much space. So if you're looking for getting this bag, I 100% approve. If you're interested in any of these products, I 100% endorse and approve every single one of these products that I talked about today. If you want to see me use them, I plan on doing like 3 different everyday makeups, or maybe I'm gonna call it 3 different no makeup makeups. Be on the lookout for that because I think there's a range of what no makeup means, and I know how to do them all, and I would love to share it with you. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.